So I managed to crack on rather well, and I thought I'd take the opportunity to show you the amazing plan that I got for the rhubarb. Now, I was always under the impression it was related to gonorrhea, as in the plant, not gonorrhea, not that I've ever had it. Anyway, poor little Loy's broken a toe, and he really wants to play, but he doesn't understand that it's gone past the quick, you know. So rhubarb. Here's the final article, but the reason why is look at all that water that just pisses out there. Constant. Underneath there is very wet, so that would be like watercress. You can see the water pooling there, and the bash itself is wet, and that water just trickles down all the way down there, but it does percolate. So this is always wet, this soil, and I'm right at the top, right? And rhubarb are hungry, that's for sure, but they're definitely thirsty. So that's what I buy, that's what I bought. I've got 10, I want to buy another 30, just to sort of go all the way down there, really. You know, because I really want to use that plastic for something else. So this is literally the furthest away that I can get from the donkey. It seems that I can get probably 3, maybe 4 lumps underneath. So I make a little hole. What grew here before is fougere, fern, you know. So I'm not really gonna have a problem with slugs or predators. They absolutely hate it, and I can easily pull those out. I've got a little bit of bramble, but mostly it was all the ferns, that stuff like that. Can you see there's all that kind of junk growing here? So anyway, so what I do is I don't really want the taproot to touch directly into the fresh poo, so that'll all get backfilled, and then I'll build up a nice little mound like that, dig out a bit more soil, fill that up, put the taproot in. Bracken is the word I'm looking for, and although it looks a little bit clumsy, that will all rot down, the crown will sink a little bit over the course of time. I'll never have to water them. There's a nice space in between. I've already got it all weed free relatively, and then when these are established they'll be enormous, and I can simply just walk up there and then harvest 3 to 5 stems per plant and get them ready for sale straight away. But I won't be doing that this year, that's for sure. I might eat 1 or 2. I probably won't be forcing them either, certainly for a good 3 years. But I'm quite happy with that, you know. 0 work once they're in, just harvest, and not the worst place to come and pick some rhubarb, in my opinion. And despite watering, that'll just be doing that all year round, so we're fine. And he's looking very handsome. So that's my rhubarb plan. And if the water, if it does look a bit dry, or one side does better than the other, of course I can make a little channel easily with my pioche thing there. I can take a bit of this leaf and I can build them up. We're not going to have any problems. This has got to be a win, unless my name is well, whatever. No joke aside, I think this is actually going to work quite well. Soil's good. Underneath it's kind of like a shaly slate, but there's a lot of minerals in there because it used to be a seabed. So the taproot of the rhubarb will. See, he's limping a bit. I mean, he still wants to play, but he's limping. You're an idiot. And I'm not going to play. I'd rather you were bored than broken. Anyway, so I'm going to crack on with that. And then I'm going to go and get some food. And then, yeah, carry on. Adios, amigos.